Throughout the past, I've been coming here since I was in high school and college. And now you guys use your COVID hoax to like set a checkpoint up so you can take over the parks and start charging. It's unconstitutional. This is not even a city ordinance. This is a illegal power grab of the people's greenbelt, and it's time to free Austin. So are you guys volunteers for the city of Austin? Who are you, masked man?
I'm a lifeguard for Barton Springs.
You're a lifeguard for Barton Springs, now part of the criminal power grab. This is outrageous criminal activity. This is the seizure of the infrastructure of Austin. It is all color of law garbage. My wife came here this morning when you cult member Coops showed up here and you asked her, where's her reservation? Her reservation is that we live in a free country. We live in America. I call for everybody out there watching. The time for civil disobedience is here. I want this removed tonight. COVID-19 is a power grab hoax.
Okay. My favorite part of that video was how indifferent the teenagers are. He's yelling at teenagers with a megaphone. Oh, you are so pathetic, man. You're sad, you're pathetic, but you're also a horrible, horrible person that's caused untold damage, specifically to the Sandy Hook families. I mean, I just talked about the QAnon believer who's going to Congress, who's going to be a congresswoman. Alex Jones is of that same vein. Online trolls, basically, who don't really, he doesn't really, I don't think, believe fully what he's saying, but he's basically a performance artist, and he tries to get attention wherever he goes. And with that, he doesn't care how he gets that attention. He doesn't care if his supporters believe everything he says, and then goes and harasses the families of the Sandy Hook massacre who lost their children to guns and has them change their addresses and move because they harass them and say, oh, you know, it's false flag, false flag. There's so much of this. Alex Jones has been deplatformed in many areas, right? He's not on YouTube anymore. He's not on the major social media sites. So he gets increasingly desperate. So he does performance art like this. That's kind of what it is. And it is amazing that these kids are like on their phone with their masks on. They don't care. They don't care. He's a mad, raving lunatic. And that's my favorite part of this. Maskless and with a bullhorn in hand, Austin-based conspiracy theorist Alex Jones stood outside a Barton Creek Greenbelt entrance and yelled at trailgoers and park employees over the city's reservation system, which he called an illegal power grab of the people's Greenbelt. In a widely circulated video of Jones posted Monday, the host of the website InfoWars said his wife was denied access to the Greenbelt because she did not have a reservation, a new requirement by the city of Austin to limit large gatherings at certain trails and parks during the coronavirus pandemic. Reservations are now required for the Greenbelt, Commons Ford Ranch, Emma Long Metropolitan Park, great name, and Walter E. Long Metropolitan Park. Jones spoke at April's You Can't Close America rally on the south steps of the Capitol, where he called the virus a hoax. The video of his Greenbelt antics showed Jones yelling at park employees who are seated outside the entrance to check people in. Greenbelt employees, don't you mean murderers? State-sponsored actors here to kill you because you need a reservation so we can prevent more and more coronavirus spreading, which kills people? Oh, wait. Do whatever you want, dude. Like, he is so pathetic that it blows my mind. But God, you can't pretend he's not entertaining. If you look at it from a purely morally bankrupt perspective, he is amusing as hell. But then you remember, oh, he ruined so many people's lives. But it gives me great joy to watch him cling to relevance here and do these stunts because he's got nothing else left.